12 combat sports competitors have traveled to PLN Studios in Branson, Missouri to compete in one of Pro League Network's extreme combat sports. These competitors, however, are completely unaware of which sport it will be. As they arrive at the studio, their minds are considering all options. Guerrilla games, slap fight, car jitsu championship, beast ball, ultimate tire wrestling, or some new creation they've been testing in the PLN lab. One thing is for sure, these 12 athletes are ready for battle. Get ready for another banger from Pro League Network. Tonight's event, Ultimate Tire Wrestling.
All right, guys, we've got another matchup, and it is Jared Brammeier against Darius the Destroyer. Ooh, round two. So again, we're matching. The producers obviously have hooked some people up. I don't know if it's bad blood or like past experiences. You guys have met before, haven't you?
Yep, we had a car jitsu match.
And how did that go?
I took the victory on that one.
Ooh, he's kind of acting like it's a matter of fact. What do you feel about that?
I mean, he did win, but I've been excited for this match. I'm ready to get it back today.
He actually called you out, but it was for a car jitsu match. Did you know that?
He can have it anytime he wants.
Ooh, anytime maybe after this. But now you got tire wrestling. Is that going to suffice?
Well, I've been wrestling for a long time, and I've always wanted to try tire wrestling, so I just get everything I want.
Here we go. Without further ado, make your way to the tire, boys.
And we've got a battle of the super heavyweights, Mark. It's Jared Brammeier versus Darius Mata Varona.
Hands on the tires.
Two 300-pound pieces of man meat at the tire.
Jared famous for the crack, Darius famous for his slap.
That's right. That's right. Darius the Destroyer, one of the greatest slap fighters of all time. Jared Brammeier, one of the more viral competitors we've had with PLN, but mostly that's with Car Jitsu Championship. This is Jared's first time at Ultimate Tire Wrestling.
Very young guys in their prime. Darius seems like he's been around forever. A lot of technique could be put play here.
Yeah, Brammeier's wearing his famous singlet. He started wearing that singlet after we made fun of his little butt.
He tried to go for a suplex there?
And now he doesn't want to show it to us anymore. So
not for free.
Jared Brammeier only on his OnlyFans.
I like the way these guys are getting inside.
Yeah, these tires are massive, Mark. Several hundred pounds, and these guys are just pushing them around like they're nothing. Brammeier with a hip toss.
Going for the hip toss.
He's got a
crunch his neck right there.
He's got a death grip. Wow. No jiu-jitsu allowed,
like
no
this.
finishes. Only wrestling and judo can be used at Ultimate Tire Wrestling, and these guys are like two big giant sides of ham going to battle next to a stack of tires. I love it. Jared Brammeier, fantastic grappler, great gamesman, funny kid, loves to win. Last time he was at PLN Studios, he got his third victory in Car Jitsu. And today he looks to take out his nemesis, Darius the Destroyer.
Taking lots of chances.
I tell you, he's getting there.
it.
He's elevating him a lot, Mark. He's a 300-pound man. It's a lot to elevate.
It only takes a few seconds in this match, so there you go.
Oh my gosh, Jared Brammeier with the big double leg again. He's got Darius on the tire. Darius is going to retreat. He puts his hand down to stop the clock. Perfect. Still losing the round. He needs to do something drastic. Legendary slapper, Darius the Destroyer.
Long 3-minute round. These guys are going at it hard. Conditioning looks good so far.
Darius with a level change. Jared catches him.
Darius has to know he's behind right now. He's got to take a chance here or he'll lose the round.
Two big gentlemen up against these massive tires. A lot of pressure from Darius. Not a lot of attempts here. He's got to get down low.
Brammeier just stalling. I think he knows he's got the lead. He's just hanging out for the win of this round. Darius has to take a chance here. Let's go.
That's one thing about Jared is he's a very intelligent kid. He's a really good competitor, and he's very versed on the rules. He knows when he's ahead. He knows when it's time to grind, and he knows when it's time to sandbag. And as you can see here, he sees an opportunity. He had the whizzer on Darius. He was trying to stuff him in, but now Darius coming back at him from the outskirts. And that's going to be the end of the first round, and so we're going to have our timekeepers get in touch with our host, Dallin Getling. In just a few moments here, we'll know exactly who won that first round. I would say more than likely that's going to be Jared Brammeier.
So critical to get the lead. It sets the tone, and it changes your strategy. You can get the lead and keep your hips down. It's hard to get you up in the air.
Hands on the tire. Hajime.
All right, round two, Mark. Brammeier takes home the first round. Darius the Destroyer now with a little bit of urgency. He needs to get some control time and get this thing into the third round if he wants to win. I see a lot of pressure here. Nobody's willing to engage and get too deep, but you've got to risk it. You've got to get inside there and elevate your opponent to get the win. These control time seconds are gold. This is the only way to win if you're not capable of dunking. And these guys, I would think, Mark, are way too large to be dunking each other inside the tire. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Back here. He can get him up there, get the lead here.
It's got to get deeper. You got to get there. We go. That's nice. Brammeier with the attempt, but it's not going to be easy for these big boys to stuff each other in this tire.
Got a couple seconds advantage time right there. And almost went for the dunk. I like it. Now he knows he's got the lead, and we'll see what kind of strategy he uses here.
Brammeier exhausted. Darius the Destroyer in a crazy position here, trying to find some explosion.
And Brammeier he knows he's got the lead. He puts his big butt on that tire, and,
That's right.
he's
Double
just going to
unders.
ride it till he has to. Darius has to find a way to get him up in the air right here.
The officials are warning Darius to get his knee up off the mat. And now Darius is back to putting in work. There's not much time here for Darius. He's got to elevate this kid and put him on the tire. He's got to win the round, or this match is about to be over, and Jared Brammeier is going to pull the upset. Our lead official, Kyron Bowen, watching closely, making sure these guys aren't using grips on the rash guard, only the gi pants.
There's not much you can do when you're looking at the mat, Darius. You got to get your head up and bring your hips in. Right here, Josh could just crunch him. Just put the body on him and crunch him right here. Don't give him any space to breathe.
I'm impressed with Brammeier. He's really making a lot of attempts to finish the match. He's got plenty of control time. He could just take it easy, but look at him. He's still attempting for the dunk. Fantastic gamesmanship. It's a lot more difficult to pick up a guy that size and stuff him in a tire than you might think, but Brammeier wants it, and he wants it bad. He's now in what we call missionary and back down.
Just dominating the Greco-Roman aspect of this match here. And has the lead, and just Darius has to dig deep and find something in the gas tank. Turns and faces him. Let's go. One big explosion.
You can see Darius is frustrated with himself now. There's not much time left to work, and he's just in the vice grip of the Latin lover, Jared Brammeier. And that's going to be the end of round two. That's the match, Mark.
How about that?
Wow. Jared Brammeier with a decision win over Darius the Destroyer after 2 rounds.
Very impressive. I'm happy for the guy. He's going to enjoy his food tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Earned.
Let's go down to the tires for the post-fight interview with our host, Dallin Getling.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, Dallin.
You did it. And that was, man, I was impressed. To be honest, I didn't know if either one of you guys would be able to. You had him up there a few times, and boy, I was impressed. You're strong.
Thank you. I work really, really hard. I don't think there's a lot of heavyweights out there that work as hard as I do.
Really?
So it gives me absurd confidence when I go into this that I'm just that much better.
Right on, right on. So, and also I was impressed because, again, you could have just stalled that out, but it looked like you were fighting to the end.
Yeah, especially like with Darius. He finished me in the Jiu-Jitsu match, and I really wanted to dunk him today just to put a stamp on it.
Right on, right on. Well, congratulations. I'm sure you're going to celebrate. You got a lot to celebrate for. Any shout-outs you want to give?
I just want to thank my coach, Kirk Huff, and everyone at On with BJJ. I'm super grateful to be there every day. I love it.
Right on, man. Your winner, Jared Brammeier. Thank you.